I would guesstimate that about 3/4 of you watching this right now have a water homunculus built for TOA and TOA hard. Those of you that it's you, isn't it? Those of you that it's most people. Those of you that don't have a water homunculus built probably have a fire homunculus for like the eruption fire homunculus for Rift Beast, or maybe even the Magic Bullet Madness wind homunculus for Rift Beast. However, there is another homunculus build that no one really talks about. No one really talking about homunculus because homunculus can't be used in RTA, so even though they are pretty good and they can take the spot of so many different Nat 5s that you're missing, whatever, like, oh, I need this specific unit, homunculus can fill that spot. There is another build for the homunculus that is, I feel, quite meta for some guild PvP content. So let's take a look at this guy. This is Mr. Mr. Tortilla. Is a solid name. We got the Shock Ray Destroy, attacks the enemy, disturb HP recovery, and destroy enemy max HP by 30% of the damage dealt. Not bad against tanky bruisers. We also have Lightning Magic Bullet Suppress, attacks the enemy target to stun the target for 1 turn, increases skill cooldown time by 2 turns. Not bad. And then we have this one, Soul Shot, attacks the enemy target to increase the target's skill cooldown time by 2 turns. The enemy can't be revived if the enemy is defeated with this skill. I don't know if you guys know, but there is a unit out there called Nana. And she is, if you see where I'm going with this. You know what? We also take for granted the fact that the homunculus revives itself after it dies. So you could go into something fast and aggressive. Oh, this is the team that we're using, by the way. You could go into something fast and aggressive, and if it kills one of your units, just like Nana on your side of the battlefield, is that you can just... Hey, nice. You can just... nice. You can just revive yourself. So you don't have to worry about it. Soul Harvest, can't revive. And then, oh, we'll do one of these. I don't want to take a defense break. Thank you very much. Okay, and everything gets stripped. Let's see if we can stun over here with the Giant's Punch. We don't. See, this is my RNG with this. He's got 100% accuracy too. Let's do destroy HP over. Just kidding. just kidding. It's my favorite skill in the entire game. Okay, and Galleon's dead. This is just a test anyway, but Galleon's dead. It's fine. We don't have to worry about it. If it gets killed, he revives, and he still has a couple more attacks. I hope he actually dies right here. Oh, never mind. Next test, we have 2 units here with revives. We've got the Nana, we've got the Perna, as we mentioned. He is a good unit to bring into Nana, unless there's crazy fire threats, although even though they have a crazy fire threat that's going to Violent Proc and Violent Proc, we will revive with the Nana, we will revive with himself. So, if Perna takes 4 turns, we may be prepared for that. We may not be prepared for it. I don't know if we will be prepared for it. So, that countered both Perna and Nana, and now it is officially 3v2 instead of the whatever it normally would be of like, oh, you gotta kill it, you gotta kill Perna, then you gotta kill Perna again, then you gotta kill Perna again, then you gotta kill Perna again, because the Nana revives and the Perna procs, and then, you know. So this actually, I mean, we did crit on the Perna. You're not always gonna crit on the Perna, but this was a decent showing of how he can do against units that have, or teams that have 2 revives. So for this next test battle, we don't need to worry about the Theomars. We don't need to worry about the Eladriel. We're going to just increase the cooldowns on the Theomars. We are going to stop things from reviving and also increase cooldowns on Eladriel, so we don't have to worry about that either. And then when it comes... Yes. And then when it comes to the Riley, we do still have Destroy HP. So watch us get resisted. He has 100% actual. Actually, he doesn't have 100% activation rate. So that is the issue there. Man, he really disappointed us here. All right, they got the cleanse on the defense buff. Not too well. I was gonna say I'm not too worried about that, but I'm still worried because I know Theomar is gonna Violent Proc, and he's just 1. Okay, well, let's do Soul Shot. And he's not going to come back from the dead. So that is, our threat is gone. Let's do decreased tech bar here. Let's do, I suppose we'll do one of these. And we do one of these, we'll do one of those. Let's do some destroy HP. We don't have an attack power buff, but we do still have a little bit of destroy HP. Let's do some more tech age. Tech age, never mind. You know my favorite skill. Tech age never minds and defense never minds. Let's do... Well, he already used that. He already uses his second skill, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just use first skill. Let's do stunts. I'm telling you, we saw in the other video, he was working so great. As long as it's not my account, he's working great. 100% accurate. I can't put any more accuracy on you. I don't know what you want from me. I really don't. Let's do increased cooldowns. I mean, we could have gone for the other direction. So they just hate me. Counter just hates me. What else is new? What else is resistance? Yep, resistance. None of my skills work ever. I was trying to find more Nana defenses. My guild doesn't seem to have more Nana defenses available. Also, we already did Guild Wars for the day, so we can't hop into actual Guild Wars for that. So we're gonna take this into this defense. This does still counter Odin, because revive. It counters Theomars because we increase the cooldown and then we could just pop him that way. It also counters 2 units on the second team. We've got the Eladriel, which we already saw earlier, and we've got the Perna, which we already saw earlier. So 4 things that this counters over here. We would take a different team into the second one. We would take a different team into the second one, but we could still hit the second one with that. And if Perna started getting turns, started killing things, then he still comes back from the dead. So we did not, okay, we did not get very good RNG on this Draco. Can we increase the cooldowns on the Draco so we don't have to worry about, we get the increased cooldowns, and then we also get the, let me get some glancing hits. Let me get the soul shot. Can we do the soul shot with, I'm concerned since he doesn't have, maybe we should just do destroy. Destroy a little bit more HP. Oh, very nice, very nice. Let's do this. Let's do destructive punch. I mean, Giant's Punch, not destructive punch. So Odin's got some stacks. We're going to need to, I don't know that we have enough to kill Odin. Oh, crap. We definitely could have done the other skill. I don't know that we're going to have enough to actually kill Odin without an attack, power buff, or defense break. Let's see. Let's do Soul Shot. Let's see if we actually kill Odin with this. There we go. Okay, so he had stacks. Nothing happens. Cool. Because he doesn't revive. And now Draco can do Draco things. I'm not really too worried about Draco at this point. Because we have 3 units on the field. Draco can take 17 turns, but it's not gonna be the end of the world at this point. So that is the Soul Shot Wind Homunculus. Here is the skill tree for him. He is not a unit that you're gonna use everywhere in the game. It's the same as the Water Homunculus, just everything on the all the way on the bottom. He's not a unit you're going to use everywhere in the game. He is a unit that's mostly, because he's definitely not for RTA. So he is a unit that you're going to be mostly using for like Guild War, Guild Siege content. If you've outgrown the Water Homunculus, you're like, I got other stuff for the Water Homunculus, but I gotta worry about those nanas in Guild Wars and Guild Siege. Just food for thought, not saying you have to do it, whatever. Anyway, that's it for this one. He's just good against things that have revives and cooldowns. That's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you as always in the next one.